Okay everyone, here at the UVic bus loop and hoping to try to catch this double-decker. Thank you. Works now. Okay, so we've had these double-deckers in Victoria for about 20 years. They're made in the UK, and one of the reasons why we got them is that we have these very awkward junctions in town that are kind of acute angles, like 5 points, and makes it hard to get those accordion-type buses that you see in other cities around these intersections. So it actually makes sense, even though these are really expensive buses, you know, to get a double-decker, and they seem to work pretty well in the city. And anyway, so one of the best drives you can get is to go up to the top deck. So I'm up here now. I get up the steps, and I'm sitting up here on the front, and you can get a really good view as the bus is going through town. Now I'm just going to turn around here. You can see that it's Sunday, and also what with COVID and the university not really having a lot of people on campus this term, it's not quite as crowded as it usually would be. And there are several routes that use the double-deckers in town, especially the high-volume routes to and from the ferries, and the one across town, the 26 that goes to Esquimalt Dockyard. And this is number 14. I'll just kind of pan and show the sign here. It goes from UVic to the big hospital outside of town. So that's another really major bus route. So here we are. We're going to head out onto the ring road, and that should give you a pretty good view about what the campus is like. And it's a fun ride. We are going past the University Center. Here on our left is the Business and Economics building. And David Strong building behind it, and here's the David Turpin building, which is the home of geography. On this other side here, we've got the law school. We just quick switch back to David Turpin, and geography is on this other wing here, the B wing. Here's Sedgwick, this kind of low-lying wooden green building. A lot of offices in there. Faculty club goes off that way. And human and social development, and social work, and other departments have the headquarters there. McLaurin, I think the music faculty is right there. The fine arts building over here. There's a theater as well. So the arts people are on this side of campus. And there's also a UVic Chapel, which is across the parking lot there. There's also a very nice little garden here in the spring, especially when the rhododendrons come out. And it's a nice place to walk and wait between classes. So here we are going off the ring road now onto the streets in Victoria. And so we're just heading off this street here that goes this way, in Cedar Hill Pass Road. And we're now heading towards Camosun College. So we're just going to head on to City Hill Crossroad and go down the road here along Richmond to Camosun, where another group of people will probably get on if it were a regular term right now. And here we are passing Mount Tolney, which is a nice regional park. It's a good place to go and look at the camas bulbs in the spring when they come out. You see the Gary Oaks here and the rock outcrops. It's a very nice kind of open environment to walk around in. And I believe the glaciology people call this the Roche Mutane from continental glaciation. It's kind of this rock outcrop that has some glacial deposits around it, and you can see it's a kind of residential area now. And out in the distance over there is Cedar Hill. So we're kind of heading into this thing called the Shelburne Valley now, which is between Mount Tolney and Cedar Hill area. And it's a really up and coming area for people who are living and working at the university or the hospital, out of the working the middle class neighborhood. I've been here for, like a quarter century now, I guess. And it's interesting just to see all these different things going on in the area. So again, that's another major intersection down there where you've got a lot of banks that are set up. There's actually a lot of services in this area. There's several grocery stores, a bunch of restaurants, and it's possible to live in this area and not really have to go that far out of it to get services. It's also pretty scenic. And I'm going to look over, you can see Mount Tolney in the distance there. And it's nice and clear today because for the first time in several days we've had a nice break from the wildfire smoke that was coming up from Oregon and Washington State. So you can see people are out kind of enjoying the view here. So we're going along Richmond here. And it's a nice ride. Both times of the year there's usually the trees look nice. In the spring you've got all these flowering trees around along here, and in the fall the colors start up, and it's not as much color as you get in the eastern areas of the maples, but you can see some of the trees have come out here. There's some berries here on this tree, nice.